So, habari asubuhi. It's amazing seeing everyone standing here underneath these signs and these pictures and outside of this office. Because the last time we did this workshop, this is where this whole idea came from. And so, having you all stand here, it's like you're going to be beginning a new thing. And I can see that even though we were only together for 2.5 days, there's still the potential for a lot more big ideas to come out of this. There's an old song from the 1990s. It's called Closing Time. It's by the band Semisonic. And there's one line in it that says, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. Right? And that's what we're doing here. This workshop is wrapping up, but we're moving forward and we're going to try to come up with new ideas. And everyone here is hopefully committed to at least the next year, helping to create some sort of peaceful reconciliation between each other's communities and your own communities when you go home. Okay, there's lots to do, and it's not up to us, but it's up to everyone here to do that. And I think that you'll find that when you go home, and when you start talking about this, and when you start seeing results, there will be, you'll have a really good feeling about it. Because everyone who we've spoken to, and everyone who you'll speak to, will say the same thing. This is history. It's the youths who are going to be able to take this country into their own hands and to make sure that the next election and what happens after the election turns out right? So, I'm going to be very brief and just echo a lot of what the chief said last night. And he said that, he said the youths in this country have the most ability and the most potential to take things into their own hands, right? Like Tuchipange, yeah? And to take things into their own hands and to make sure that everything that they want to do happens. You shouldn't leave it up to the politicians in Nairobi, and you shouldn't leave it up to the elders in the villages. It's everything that you want to do, you can do, and you can make it happen. So, so I really appreciate everyone coming. Some people came from so far away to join us here, and we really appreciate you coming all this way, and we hope that you'll stay involved and stay committed. And everyone who came from so close, make sure that you come and visit the office all the time and come up with new ideas. And also stay in touch with us and stay in touch with Kefa. And remember that this office is just, in its physical office, it's just here. But the organization itself and all the ideas that it embodies are supposed to stretch right across the country. And so if you have the ability to take this group and to set up a branch somewhere or to help network within the organization, then just do it, because this is all you. Kefa, whenever he speaks at schools, he always says, this isn't my office, this isn't Adam's office, this is everyone's office, yeah? And so we're talking about not just the office, but the whole organization when he says that, okay? So, so all I'm going to say is thank you so much for coming. I hope you have a safe trip back home, wherever you go, Safari Najema. And whenever you get a chance, be in touch, email us, let us know what you're up to and what you're thinking, and we can do as much as we can back home in Canada and America to make sure that we can assist in some way. And then hopefully we'll be back here next year in July and see everyone again, and then we can move forward from there and make sure that there's peace next time. So I remember the last thing I'm going to say is I remember the pastor, when he spoke to us 2 days ago, he said, there's a line from, I think it's the book of Luke, it's chapter 5, verse 9. He said, blessed are the peacemakers because they're the children of God. And so I really thank you all for coming, and we hope and expect big things, and please stay in touch, and thank you.